All right, so today we're talking about how if you continuously obsess over the gym, you're a loser. Now, I know I'm gonna piss off a whole bunch of gym bros. And first off, if you're in the gym 5 or 6 times a week as an individual who is just starting out, as a beginner, as an intermediate, you're spending however many hours, 2 to 3 hours, that's completely fine. That's great because you need to be taught that the gym is something that shows you dedication. It creates dedication in you. If you put X effort in, you get Y result as long as you're consistent. It's training wheels for the real world, essentially. Build the physique, become physically capable. But once you get to a certain point, once you hit certain milestones, your life shouldn't revolve around the gym. The gym shouldn't be sapping up all your free time. I'll tell you the milestones. This is for men. For women, I got no clue. For men, first thing, 315 bench for 1 or 225 for 6. One or the other, up to you. I know they're not the same. I know they're not the same because I've done both, but hit one of those, 225 for 6 or 315 for 1 on bench. Second thing, 415 for 1 on squat or 315 for 6 on squat. I know they're not the same once again, but I'm giving you the option based off the physique you want. Third thing, reaching single-digit body fat percentage just once. And on top of all this, doing it all naturally. No steroids, no peptides, whatever. Because the whole point in the gym in the first place was to teach you that if you put in X effort, you get Y result, as long as you're consistent and doing it by yourself. And if you do all this, if you follow what I just said, you'll create discipline, you'll have shape to your body, you'll have a frame, you'll be strong, you'll know how food works, you'll have a healthy diet, and you'll have a list of exercises that actually work for you. And once you have all these things, take a step back from the gym. You don't need to stop exercising completely. But take a step back and reflect on where you actually want to be in life. Because if you don't take a step back, if you don't reflect, you're now in this danger zone where your whole personality becomes the gym. And when your whole personality becomes the gym, your progress in life is based off this fake scale on how much progress you make in the gym itself. Don't continue to spend 2 or 3 hours in the gym every single day. Find a better skill. Create a new skill. Have a new skill. Build a business, create a new skill, provide value to people. In fact, if you continue to go in the gym for 2 or 3 hours every single day, or for a certain amount for a majority of the week, you're actually just lazy. Because you just don't want to have a new skill. You just don't want to create a new skill. You're too complacent to have a new skill. So you just go to the gym and say, oh, well, I'm making progress somewhere, when in reality, that progress is irrelevant. There are only 2 reasons to continue to care about the numbers after the values you hit are hit, in which I gave you. After you hit the 315 pounds, after you hit the 225 for 6, after you hit the 415 on squat, after you hit the 315 for 6 on squat, there's only 2 reasons for you to continue to care. The first reason is if you want to be a fitness trainer or bodybuilding coach. And I'm going to say this at the same time now. The amount of people that think they want to be a fitness trainer or a bodybuilding coach simply because they have no other skill other than being shredded as a 19-year-old, and they think it makes a quick buck, is astronomical. There's so many coaches out there that they suck at what they do. They have no actual information. And they're just doing it for the quick buck. And the second reason to continue to care about the number on the bar is if you actually care about powerlifting, and if you actually care about bodybuilding, and you want to be a professional competitor. And I know there's going to be a whole bunch of people out there that say like, oh, well, he's definitely talking about me. I love bodybuilding. I love powerlifting. I want to be a professional powerlifter and bodybuilder. If that's really you, answer this question. Would you rather spend most of your day trying to make your body as performative as possible to the nearest 1/10 of a percentage, or building your way to financial freedom? Because if your answer is financial freedom, then it sounds like you're just using bodybuilding as an excuse to make it seem like you're making progress in your life when everything else is going wrong. And you also think building a business is risky when in reality, you either pay the tax or pay the fine. And if you're an idiot, just in case you didn't know, the fine is more money. And I know there's gonna be some people out there that are saying, well, Luke, I'm gonna be a fitness influencer and that's how I'm gonna be financially free. First off, all strictly influencers are slaves to the algorithm, slaves to the trends. There's no real skill, which I actually take that back. There's a lot of skill, but a big part of the skill is being a sheep and how good you are at being sheep. And that doesn't sound like financial freedom to me. And secondly, all influencers eventually die out because they're basing it all off trends and they're basing it all off sponsorships, and no one wants to hear your sponsorship for the 20 millionth time and you presenting a different product every other week. Which is why building your own business first and having an internet presence second is the best route to do it, because you're making money whether you're trending or not. I'm telling you guys, there's a whole bunch of people out there that act like they have everything figured out in the gym, yet they're just as lost as you. Building a business is better because you're serving other people. When you're in the gym, obsessing over the gym, you're only serving yourself. And I'm all for doing things for the sake of yourself so that other people in your life can benefit in the long run. I'm all for being selfish now so you can be selfless later. But the gym is only selfish to be selfless when you're learning about nutrition, learning about exercise, learning about weight loss, creating discipline. Once you gather these things, move on. Continue to apply them in your life. Continue to exercise, but don't obsess over it. Learn to let go. If you don't learn to let go, your entire life revolves around maintaining a physique that you can't let go of because your entire identity is in your physique and maintaining the physique because you see no progress anywhere else in your life. And if you continue to do this, you will start to say that you have the most fun in the gym. And anyone who says that they have the most fun in the gym over anything else is either lying to you or at least lying to themselves. And the only reason they're lying to themselves is because they're not seeing progress anywhere else and they're lost.